Getting a letter from the IRS requesting an interview can be intimidating. Whether it's an audit, a collections case, or an appeal, what you say during that interview can directly impact your case. In this video, I'll show you what an IRS interview is, why they request them, what your rights are, and how to prepare properly. Hi, I'm Pietro Canestrelli. I used to work as an IRS attorney in Washington, D.C. So I've seen firsthand how the IRS operates. If you're dealing with tax issues and need guidance from someone who really understands the system, give me a call at 951-319-7674 for a free consultation. First, let's talk about what an IRS interview actually is and when it happens. An IRS interview can occur in several situations. During an audit, the IRS uses interviews to verify information on your tax return. During collection cases, they can interview you to review your financial situation and determine what you can afford to pay. During appeals, interviews help discuss disputed tax issues. And during offer and compromise applications, the IRS conducts interviews to verify the financial information you submitted. These interviews can happen in different formats. The IRS may request an in-person interview at one of their offices. They may conduct a field audit, which means they come to your home or business. They can also conduct interviews by phone or video conference. During the interview, the IRS will ask questions about your tax returns or financial situation. They'll request documents and records to support what you reported. They'll verify information you previously provided in other forms or applications, and they'll clarify any discrepancies or missing information they identified. The type of interview and questions depend on why the IRS is examining your case. Now, you have specific legal rights that the IRS must respect during any interview. These are part of the Taxpayer Bill of Rights. First, you have the right to representation. You can have an attorney, CPA, or enrolled agent represent you during the interview. Your representative can speak on your behalf, and you can refuse to answer questions directly and defer to your representative instead. Second, you have the right to record the interview. You must notify the IRS at least 10 days in advance by submitting a Form 2848 or written request. The IRS can also record the interview, but they need your consent to do so. Third, you have the right to understand what's happening. The IRS must explain why they are conducting the interview and what they're examining. You have the right to ask questions about the process, and you can request clarification on any questions the IRS asks you. Fourth, you have the right to professional treatment. The IRS employees are required to treat you with courtesy and respect during all interactions. If an IRS employee behaves improperly, you have the right to report that behavior. These rights are enforceable, and the IRS is required to inform you of them. So how do you prepare for an IRS interview? Proper preparation can make a significant difference in the outcome. Step 1, review the interview request letter carefully. Identify the specific tax year or issue the IRS is examining. Note the date, time, and location of the interview. Review what documents the IRS specifically requested you bring. Step 2, gather and organize all requested documents. You'll need to collect bank statements, receipts and invoices, business records, prior tax returns, and any previous correspondence with the IRS. Once you have these documents, organize them by creating a folder for each tax year or issue being examined. Make copies of everything you plan to provide to the IRS. Never give them your only copy. Prepare a summary of key points for each tax year or issue so you can reference them during the interview. Step 3, consider hiring representation. Tax attorneys have attorney-client privilege, which protects your communications. Representatives can handle the interview on your behalf so you don't have to answer questions directly. They understand IRS procedures and know exactly what information to provide and what to avoid discussing. Step 4, know what not to say during the interview. Only answer the questions asked and never volunteer extra information beyond what's requested. If you don't know an answer, say that you need to verify the information and we'll follow up. Don't guess or estimate if you're unsure about something. Providing incorrect information, even unintentionally, can create additional problems. Being organized and prepared helps the interview go smoothly and protects your interests. Here's what to expect once the interview is complete. The IRS will review the information and documents you provided. They may request additional documentation if they need more information to make a decision. For audits, they'll issue a report of examination showing any proposed changes to your tax returns. For collection interviews, they'll make a determination on your payment plan request or offering compromise. You have the right to appeal any decision the IRS makes. The timeline for receiving a decision varies depending on the complexity of your case. If the IRS has requested an interview with you, call us today at 951-319-7674 for a free consultation. As a former IRS attorney, I know exactly what the IRS is looking for and how to protect your rights during the process. Now, what happens if you're in default with the IRS? Watch the next video where I'll explain why IRS default happens and specific steps to fix it.